Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to yet another great edition of Topic Time with Harrison Young. Seems like I've been doing more shows than taking breaths, and I'm okay with that because it's the way it should be. And boy, it might be partly with the summer heat because we have a ton of it today. But I'm not complaining. It was a beautiful night last night after my show in Carver, and it's a little hotter today, but we're not complaining. We love the heat. Why not? It's not snowing. So got a great guest tonight. Before I get to him, got to read the underwriters, and then we will commence with the show. We got some new ones. We got Extreme Car Rental in Brockton. We got Johnny Macaroni's, 3 restaurants, 2 locations in East Bridgewater, 1 in Halifax. We got another new one, Silhouette Motors on Montello Street in Brockton. And Topic Time fans get a 1-year warranty. We got MDI Auto Brokers and Repair in Whitman, the home of the fully certified used car. We got Wright's Garden Center in West Bridgewater. We got John's Greenhouses and Florist Shop in Brockton. We got T. Martini and Son Floor Covering in Abington. We got Chapin Sheds in Whitman. We got another new automotive repair store, BAR Automotive in Brockton. And we got good old Smoke and Ashes Tobacco Company in Abington, and where they have stores and convenient locations in Abington, Weymouth, Hanson, Whitman, Pembroke, and Hanover. And I want to thank you guys very much. And now we will start the show officially. And here we go.
All right.
Okay, again, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Topic Time with Harrison Young. The gentleman you see here, he looks to me like he could be a lot of things, like an athlete, maybe a musician, but he's an actor.
Yes.
First and foremost. Kinson Theodoris.
Yes, Kinson Theodoris here. I've been an actor for some time now. I actually started off in college. It was... All
right, hang on. We're going to get to all that. No,
okay, great.
That's great. Don't worry. Let me ask the questions, then you can answer them. And I like where we're going because it's obvious that, you know, that you kind of almost can read my mind with the kind of questions I'm going to ask.
Superpowers.
Okay,
yeah.
So you said you started in college, and we'll get to your college in a minute. But
yes.
What I like to do with all my guests is to backtrack to their childhood and find out how they got to where they're at now. Tell me about where you grew up. You were a local guy from the Boston area too?
Actually born in West Palm Beach, Florida.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep. Didn't stay out there for too long. Moved out to Dorchester, was out there for a few years, and moved out to Quincy in 1998, where I've been since.
Okay. Well, how old were you so you transplanted up to the Northeast, but how old were you when you came to New England?
Oh my gosh. I want to say 1992 was when we got here. So I want to say I was about 4 years old, like 3-4 years old when I got here.
Okay, so you were born in the 80s.
Yep, 88.
You were born in 88.
88, baby, yeah.
Tell me your date of birth. I'll tell you what day of the week you were born and what I was doing. I got a photographic memory.
Really?
Yes.
So if I just say, if I say the whole, like...
You just don't tell me the day of the week. And I'll tell
you. So just the month and the year.
Yeah, month and the date.
Okay, October 13th.
It was a Thursday, positively.
Positively?
Yeah.
I'll be impressed. I'm going to have to check against my sources.
All right, don't forget. When you're done. Okay. Yeah, I just turned, I'm an October guy too. I'm a
Libra?
Yeah. Right. I'm October 3rd, so I turned 29 in 1988 on Monday, October 3rd.
Wow, and I was born.
So I guarantee you it's a Thursday. Cool. Okay, so you were born in West Palm, then you came up here to the Northeast. And why is that? Why did you come to the Northeast? What was up? What was
my mother took me, so I really didn't have no choice.
I understand that, but I mean, did you have any, was it work related, or did you have friends, family members? Okay.
Family in the Boston area. My mom wanted to, be around family. She's big on family. And,
okay, cool. Yeah, that's good. Good. That's a good reason. Yeah. Okay, so you basically you pretty much you grew up in Boston area.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So now what I want to know is, did you do any acting as a kid? Anywhere, in any capacity, theater, film, or whatever?
No, see, so that's an interesting thing.
Always interesting. That's why we ask these questions. Go ahead.
Yes. So I would say that I guess I've always been like an extrovert. I know
that. I am too.
Yeah, so I would actually be the one.
To a fault, even.
I'll be the one in the group that would be the neighborhood kids would kind of like rely on to make games up and stuff. So I would kind of
I do that too.
Yeah, so I'll make these games up. So I was very like animated in that way, but it was never a thought of like I'm gonna be an actor. I'm gonna be on stage. I'm gonna be in film.
Okay.
It was just like, I would say it was in high school when I got involved. In childhood, it's just me, just games, being very outgoing.
Yep.
But in high school was was when I was doing student ministries with the church.
Okay.
And I did drama ministry.
Where'd you go to high school?
Quincy High School.
Quincy, okay.
Yeah,
Wasn't it Quincy North-South, or was it just one?
No, well, North Quincy and Quincy High School.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you went to Quincy High School?
Yeah, the better high school.
Got it, okay. Good. Oh, yeah, because you went there.
Absolutely, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I get you.
Yeah, so, so just did that, and then drama ministries, I got into it, but again, still no acting. It was in college that I took more of a serious turn.
Gotcha. Now, where did you go to college?
Easton Nazarene College.
Easton Nazarene. That's in Quincy, too.
Yep, Wallaston.
Yep. Wollaston, you said, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's the beach in Quincy.
Yes.
All right, I know Quincy pretty well. I used to go to I haven't gone for a while, but you know the Good Health Natural Foods on Hancock Street. Yeah, great store.
Yeah.
And they have one in Hanover too.
Well, I haven't gone shopping there.
You haven't gone shopping there. All right. You look like you take care of yourself.
Oh, hey, I try. I try,
Okay.
Harrison.
Did you ever do anything in athletics? Did you play sports?
Yes,
at all?
I did actually.
Okay.
I played basketball.
You did?
I played
Yeah,
basketball.
you're a tall guy. I figured maybe you did something.
Yeah,
Okay.
I get that all the time. Like, hey, you're tall. You play basketball. You play football.
Well, I'm only asking. I'm not assuming.
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah.
Okay, but that's true.
Yeah, no, but you were right. But
Okay.
yeah, I started in my freshman year in high school.
Okay.
I played for the freshman team.
Cool.
Actually, was awarded the most improved player that year.
Wow.
So that was nice. That was
Yeah.
great. The next year, I played for junior varsity.
Okay.
Of which I was 25% of my team's rebounding.
Wow.
Just myself.
Just you?
Yeah, so
Cool.
I was an animal in the
That's
paint.
25% out of a roster of what? 12?
At the time, I would say
The
there was
NBA rosters are 12.
Yeah,
usually.
yeah, I mean,
Right,
but
high
no-
school's maybe a little more.
Yeah, at the, no
But
more
still,
than
that's
15, I
good.
want to say.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, and then I played my junior year, but then by my senior year, didn't play anymore.
Didn't play anymore. Well, you know, you play till it stops being fun, and then you find something that is fun.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I get it. Okay. So how is it that you turned that into acting? Excuse me, turn that into acting.
Yes.
So how'd that happen?
It was actually a funny story. It was
Okay.
I was in my J term class. And
What's
what that
that?
is,
What's J-term?
So what it is the semester that's between your fall semester and your spring semester.
Okay.
And it's an accelerated course that you go into.
Right.
And I'm almost certain it was like seminar in leadership or marketing, but my teacher, Amy Gardner at the time.
Okay.
And I swear
I don't know why I know that name. It sounds very familiar.
I mean, I don't know, you may know her.
Well, I mean, is
You may-
she well known in the Boston area for something?
I mean, like, I wouldn't know if she was really well known, but she did teach at ENC for quite some time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, she's no longer there, but
Right.
at the time when she was there, she had a class and she had called us up for like an improv scene.
Oh, cool.
Like a boss firing and you know.
So she kind of inspired you.
Yeah, so she inspired me with a compliment because she had me and another student
Okay.
improv a scene. Now, no one wanted to volunteer, so I
Cool.
went up and I improv. And at the end of it, I went to go sit back down, but she's like, hey, can you come here? So I go over to her, she's like, do you take acting classes? And in my head, I'm like, why is she asking me if I take acting
Now,
classes?
did you even, at this point, did you know she was an acting teacher?
No.
Wow.
No. I mean, well, I'm not sure if she's an acting teacher. She was with the business department, or maybe she is on another private day.
Oh, okay.
Who knows? But then she had just given me that compliment.
No, but I'm asking you, when she came up to you and said, would you like to take acting classes?
No.
Or She asked you if you had.
Yeah, she asked me
Okay.
if I had.
I got you.
Yeah,
Got it.
because I
Okay.
felt like she was impressed by what I was doing.
Obviously.
Yeah. So.
That's a better question than would you like to? If she says would you like to, or maybe she thinks you need him. If she says have
Yeah.
him, she thinks you've already improved yourself.
I can be happy about that too.
I know. I figured you were. Okay, good.
So
what happened with that?
Yeah, so then after she had told me that, she said, because you're good. That was the moment I'm like, I'm good. So I was like, let me kind of explore this some.
Okay.
And then I'm the kind of guy that believes in signs, like things kind of lead you along the way.
That's us Libras.
Yeah, hey, Libras in the building. So I went ahead and I went and auditioned for a play at my church
Okay.
and did it. And once again, one of the audience members was like, that was like really good. I'm like, okay, now I want this in like real stage experience. Like I want the audience, I want the curtains, I want it all.
Wow.
Right? Just to really get a feel for what it is. And I'm walking down the hall, down the ENC, a mailroom area.
Before you go on, I want to know what kind of play it was.
Oh, no. So I'm getting to the.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, no. The play that we did and
That impressed all those people.
Oh, in church.
Yeah, in church.
It was. I believe
If you
I
can
was.
remember.
Oh, yes. It was Mary and Joseph.
Okay.
And I played Joseph. So like the baby was born and.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Jesus' father, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm Jewish, but okay.
Yeah.
I hear things.
So we did that, and then just I guess the emotion I was giving off. There was just one member in particular took the time to pull me aside. Was like, that really I really connected with you. So then I was walking down the hall of ENC, the mailroom area.
Okay.
And the walls are plastered with everything, like all kinds of flyers.
Stained glass windows and stuff?
Yeah, everything's
Okay.
plastered. There was one sheet of paper on the wall, nothing fancy about it, for an audition for. Have you? I'm sure you've heard of the book or saw the movie 12 Angry Men.
Of course.
So we did an adaptation at ENC, 12 Angry Jurors.
Okay.
And that was a play I went and and had an audition for, and I made the first cuts, and I made
Okay.
the final cuts.
Congratulations.
And I got on stage, did the play. It was scary, but it was like an exhilarating experience.
Yeah.
And after the show, a lot of my friends were like, "I didn't know you can act." I'm like, I didn't know I can act either.
There you
So, and then from there, I just.
I didn't know I could host a talk show, and look at me now.
Hey, I mean, it just takes that first moment.
Exactly.
And
Yep.
Jackie Parker is the one who went ahead and gave me the shot in that play, and actually till this day remains a very strong mentor of mine, and is
Well,
much.
what exactly does he? Is he like you say he's a mentor, but is he an actor too?
No.
A
Jackie,
coach?
she's so
Sorry.
so she's an actress. She's been
Okay.
an actress in Boston for many years now.
Okay.
And she Our Place Theater is the company that is going on that I was a part of for many years, and she took me under her wing, and she never let me get away with anything. Like she expected.
Well, wait a minute. Now was this? She was also a teacher, and she was a subordinate as well.
Well, I mean, when she would go off to shows and everything, because she would perform herself, but
Okay.
she also made it a point to just have a class for other actors and actresses
Okay.
who might not be able to afford the more
Okay.
traditional classes that might be more. And she was very much looking to do her own plays. I've been a part of a number of her plays.
Cool.
And again, she's just a phenomenal, talented, amazing woman. And again, kept me. She saw me in my green version, helped to kind of mold and hone my abilities.
Cool.
Of course,
All
with my discipline and determination put in the mix as well.
Yeah, I take it you're still friends today, right?
Oh yes.
good.
I was just I wished her a happy birthday the other day. Yeah.
Oh yeah, how old is she?
Well, I want to know.
Probably
that.
younger than me.
I don't think she'll tell me anyways.
Okay. All right, that's great. Happy birthday to Jackie. Well,
Yeah.
all right. Now, so when you did this in college at
Yes.
Easton Nazarene, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So where did it lead you after that?
After college, graduated, and I was still working with Jackie.
Okay.
And then I wanted to Stage Source, the Stage Source in Boston.
Yeah.
So I did the Stage Source general auditions to kind of like get my name out there more and see other theaters I can work with. I was still working with Jackie very much, but I was very eager to kind of build upon the skills I've kind of honed and gained in the
course.
time with Jackie.
Yeah.
So it's just been me just working from play to play to play. My most recent play I was in was The Little Foxes over at the.
The Little Foxes?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So The Little Foxes over at the Lyric Stage.
Tell me
in
about. I
Boston.
like the sound of it, but tell me a little about the plot, would you?
Oh yes,
Enlighten
okay.
me.
So The Little Foxes, what it was is so it focuses on this family in the South.
Okay.
And I played a waiter.
Okay.
Well, no, so it was more of like a servant. And and my co-star Cheryl Singleton at the time was
Okay.
also playing the person across from me, and it just pretty much shows a story where the little girl, her name is escaped.
That's okay.
Yeah, let's see.
She's the main character. She's the little
Yes,
kid.
Rosa played her.
Oh,
She was-
Rosa,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, Rosa did. I can't believe I'm kind of blanking on the name right now. But it
It'll come
was
to you.
yeah. So it was in and what it was just it shows what happens when money becomes the main focus in life.
Right.
So pretty much there's a family on the outside. They look very put together, very well mannered, charmed, and as the play goes on, you start to kind of get a look into the ugliness of it all.
You're
you know,
right.
the racism, the manipulation, the backstabbing.
Of course.
And throughout the play, Regina is the main character of the story.
Okay.
And she gains everything by the end of the story. But what happens is, as she gains everything, as a consequence, she loses all there is around her. She loses her brothers,
Okay.
Ben and Oscar Hubbard. See, the name's starting to come back to me right now.
Okay,
and
that's
then,
fine.
yeah, and then so pretty much it's just a story that talks about that focuses on just what happens when money becomes the primary focus in terms of like what you're trying to do.
Basically, the money
in
is
this
the
life.
root of all evil. If there's a moral, that would be it.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
that's kind of an old. I don't want to say cliche, but it is a saying.
Right.
But that's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it would have been a lot better if you went to go watch it. My brief explanation now does no justice for what the play was. It was a very
Well, you were working your way toward better. You were honing your skills, as you said, and that's why So you probably feel you're. Now, how long ago did you do this play?
This was back earlier this year.
Just recently. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It recently ended. March was when it ended. Yeah.
Okay, so just a few months ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just a few months.
And where did you guys perform it?
The Lyric Stage.
Now, the Lyric Stage. That's in Boston.
That's in Boston.
Okay, in the theater district.
That's right. It's right across from Back Bay Station.
It's in Back Bay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Kind of almost in the West End. Heading toward the west, like toward Cambridge.
Yes. Okay,
right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. So now, how did you meet up with Ralph?
Ralph. Yes. Actually, I had Ralph come out to the play.
Okay.
The Little Foxes. He had said that he saw me before in a play, I believe, or some type of event, but we never formally met.
Right.
And then he had connected with me on Facebook. You know, this age of social media, now we're all
love
connecting
it.
with. Yeah. It's very
helpful,
practical, efficient way of getting connected with those who share similar interests to what you're doing. So.
Right.
So he had requested me on Facebook. I saw that he was a filmmaker. This is when I was looking more so to get involved in film. Like I've done plays, but I was looking to do more with film and short films to kind of build my demo reel up. And when I saw that he was having an audition for Protect Castle, I was like, I need to be there.
There you go.
So I went ahead and he reached out to me and said, hey, you should share this among your active friends.
Okay.
And I said, absolutely. But you can count on me being there too.
Okay.
And at which point he said, okay, great. I'll be seeing you on the day of the audition. And here we are right now. I was the lucky guy that got the role.
You got the role.
Yeah.
And what role was that?
Julian Knight Gospel, the lead role of Protect Castle. So
okay.
Yeah, I was feeling pretty good about that.
That's awesome. Yeah. So how far along is the film now?
Well, we're still in the beginning stages. We haven't filmed yet. We're gonna have our table read this weekend, actually.
Cool.
So we're gonna meet I met a few of the cast members already.
Okay.
But we'll be kind of having our table read this Saturday, and then from there, when we really get the wheels will.
So you already got the role nailed. You don't have to audition. I mean,
no.
That's done.
It's my role.
That's your role.
It's
so
my role.
You're just gonna rehearse.
Oh yeah, rehearse, get the lines down, really embody the character, get the chemistry going on with the rest of the cast members and their character, and make magic on the screen.
There you go. Okay, then when you're finally ready to, when you polished your rehearsals, where are you going to begin shooting? And and if you're not sure when, that's fine. But do you know where?
Well, the exact whereabouts, I'm not too sure on.
Okay.
But I do know.
All right, tell me a little about the role you're playing. I know
yeah. So Julian Knight Gospel. So the role. So Julian is. There's so much to say about Julian. I don't want to.
It's okay. Say as much as you can.
Okay, great. Yeah. So Julian Knight Gospel. He is the son to called Preacher Gospel and Leona Gospel. And what he is, Patrick Gospel is the grandfather.
Okay.
And Patrick Gospel loved all of his kids. Cole, Preacher Gospel, was his son. But of all his kids that he loved, he saw himself most reflected in Julian.
Okay.
So he really took a liking towards Julian and kind of helped to kind of build him over games of chess. He would kind of teach Julian.
Games of chess?
Chess, yes.
Or what was that, sort of like to teach him life lessons?
Life lessons, strategies, how to think.
That's an interesting
when
concept.
When is it the time to be preemptive? When is it time to counter?
Okay.
He saw a lot of potential in Julian. And Julian, he's a very bright kid. Anya Lewis, who's also going to be my love interest in this wonderful film of Protect Castle. She was the tutor of myself, helping to kind of her as well as everyone else could see the potential and the wits and the intelligence in Julian, so they kind of helped to build it up in him. And he's a very self-possessed, confident, looks to have conversations and communications and go about things peacefully, but if that does not happen, then by all means, if it has to get to a point of confrontation, he has no fear in that either.
This is you.
This is me.
Oh boy.
This is me.
Yeah,
yeah.
Look like you have that, very easily switch off type A or another personality.
The edge.
Mostly calm and collective, but don't get on your bad side.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah, no, he just has he's very influential and has a way with words and can move people, and he is going to be a very, very important figure in Protect Castle.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Now, is this going to be a full-length feature, or is it going to be a short indie film?
It's going to be a TV series.
It is?
Yes.
This I did not know that.
Yeah.
So what is he going to do? He's going to put it together and then he's going to pitch it to the networks, and pitch it to the Boston TVs?
Well, so I'm gonna kind of let Ralph be the one to kind of
Okay, Ralph's going to tell us that.
But so to break down more of what's gonna happen with Protect Castle. So what it is going to be an urban American sci-fi.
Okay,
So
sci-fi you said?
Sci-fi, yeah. So
Okay, that's interesting.
There's gonna be like war rooms, three-dimensional images. There'll be a lot that's gonna be put in the
Good
film.
special effects.
There's gonna be very good special effects.
I'm looking forward to that.
So it's gonna be great, and what it is it'll be a post-apocalyptic political thriller television series. It's a mouthful. Yeah.
No, I like it.
Yeah.
I know you said it fine. I get it.
And then what it will focus on, the show deals with the unanticipated consequences of a catastrophic event.
Right.
That sets us into this post-apocalyptic narrative.
Right.
What that is going to be, that's what the story will be on, but what the story is centered around is the gospel family. Your wholesome, modern era, working class.
Just quick question about the name gospel. Is there some kind of a religious message in that?
So Carl Preacher Gospel, the son of Patrick Gospel, he's a college professor, but he also, there are moments in this episode that he's going to be speaking to, the masses and that of a congregation. So in a way, he kind of has this, and why particularly gospel was chosen. Again, that's the director choice from Ralph.
So these are things we find out later.
That's
Ralph's call.
Yeah, but I have no particular awareness of why gospel was specifically chosen as the last name. But
you can't help but think there's a strong subliminal message in that.
Oh yes, of course. This is what directors do. They kind of have.
Right.
Yeah. But Carl Preacher Gospel, there are moments in the show when he's having that moment in which you would expect. Preacher's right in the name.
Just curious too. As far as the content of the film. Would any of it seem like a little bit too raunchy for Sunday school or not? I'm just asking because I have not seen any of it, and I'm curious that how I'm just trying to distinguish the possibility between whether or not this is supposed to be a play with a religious or a film with a religious message, or just something that's just going to bust out in great entertainment and pull no punches as far as what's taboo and not taboo.
Right. I would say that the primary focus of this series is not going to be that of a Sunday school lesson.
I got you. Okay.
But
based on your dialogue in the film that you've seen so far is why I'm asking.
Yeah.
As far as you know.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. It's not too crazy.
Okay.
Over the top,
It's not too straight up, reborn Christian type religious.
No,
Okay.
No, not that.
I'd be a little nervous watching a film like that, only because I might worry that they'd send a message specifically to me, because I've gotten messages like that from people.
Oh yeah.
Telling me that God is watching you and you're not being as cool as you should be.
Oh no.
Yeah, all right, that's good.
No, that's not.
I have had people tell me that.
Oh, all right.
So. Not fun.
And of course, what everyone gets from the series will be what everyone gets. But from what I've read and what's in the role, it's not like thou shalt follow.
Right, I got you. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Now, so being that it's supposed to be a TV series, now it sounds to me like he's going to be pitching the idea to certain stations or networks at some point. Whether or not he's done so, you don't know yet.
Nope.
Because he's keeping everybody he's keeping aloof of everybody. It's probably just as well because he's the guy that's doing the PR for the thing, and he's the one who he's the one who put it together. He's the one who conglomerated all the actors like you, like yourself, and everything. And he's the one who's got to ultimately pass it off and see how far he can take it.
Right.
Okay.
But I would say that in addition to making things that we want to put out into the world, I would feel that the art that we make and the work that we make, we ultimately want to be noticed and and recognized, and then absolutely if we can take it the distance to whatever that may be, we certainly want that to be an outcome.
Okay. Let me ask you something about you specifically. Have you ever written anything? You do anything like in entertainment other than acting? You play music?
Actually, yes. I've recently I've been reading because I want to make sure I'm very much I inform myself and gain knowledge. So I've been listening to podcasts.
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power. So I've read books, Save the Cat by Blake Snyder, a screenplay by Sid Field, and Anatomy of a Story by John Truby.
Okay.
And then watch films that kind of speak about these different movies, and they highlight particular scenes and why they work. And as a result, I did write out of curiosity to see if I could do it, I wrote my first short film. So
Good for you.
it's about 22 pages. I
great.
shared it with a few friends of mine to kind of get their feedback, their take on it.
Yep.
And they enjoyed it very much. And now it's just a matter of seeing like what I can do with it afterwards. But of course, right now my main focus is Protect the Castle.
Okay, exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
No, because I'm always trying to find out, I try to find out how multifaceted my guests are, and obviously you are, and you've done a lot of things, and I always try to give advice to my guests that could help them out, and what I could tell you is that the more multifaceted you are, the more opportunities you're going to have, too.
Yes,
down the
absolutely.
line.
Yeah.
I mean, whether it's, right, I mean, that's why writing is so cool. Okay, and doing that is very important.
Right, yeah,
And,
yeah.
because it could carry you a long way, and it's obvious you have talent, and you wouldn't be here, and you wouldn't be his emissary.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
for lack of a better word.
Yeah, and then I'm just glad to be
And my
given.
guest.
Oh
Right.
yeah, and then I'm just glad to be given this opportunity. And I did kind of want to talk more about like Protect Castle and kind of like what it is. And
Okay, but you pretty much give us as much information as we need to know right now.
Oh, okay, great.
I mean, only because Ralph pretty much knows more about it. He's the guy that he sent you down here to talk about it, and you did. You pretty much gave us a pretty good idea of what it's about and what it's going to be.
Yeah. I mean, I could speak more about the players involved.
Okay, give it because we're under 5 minutes now.
Oh yeah. Oh hey, won't take too long.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh yeah, no. So in addition to speaking about the Gospel family, you know
Yeah.
how so Patrick Gospel is like the matriarch of the patriarch of
Patriarch.
the patriarch of the Gospel family.
Right.
But a rivaling family is the Cohens.
Okay.
And they're also set up in a similar way where Ronald Cohen is similar to he's like the yin to the yang of Patrick Gospel. And so pretty much what Protect Castle is going to be focused on is how do all these people coexist with each other inside this military bunker.
Okay.
And everyone has their opposing.
This is in a post-apocalyptic world.
Yes, post-apocalyptic
Gotcha.
world. And what brought us to that point is the fact that Patrick, over these chess games with Julian that
Right.
Patrick had, he always told him, hey, listen, keep your eyes on the Cohens.
This is fascinating. So he's teaching them the strategy of dealing in a post-apocalyptic world through chess.
Yeah, just kind of like how are you gonna move in this world?
There you go.
What are you gonna do when things are set before you? And the very interesting thing about Protect Castle is there's like an interwoven story arcs in there.
Yeah.
So there's multiple story arcs that's going to be kind of building upon one
that's
larger, more encompassing.
It's going to get people.
narrative.
It's going to reel people in.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Real quickly before we wrap it up, give shouts out to the people that are going to see the show because a lot of them are, including Ralph and your family or whatever else. And then we'll wrap the show up.
Oh yeah,
Condense it.
absolutely. All right, hey, so shout out to Ralph. Again, thank you
Ralph Celestin.
Yep, Ralph Celestin. Thank you very much for having me.
Ralph A. Celestin. Got it.
Hey, there you go. Thank you for having me be a part of this cast. I'm very much looking forward to just setting off on this journey with you guys. Shout out to my my brothers, friends back at home. They know who they are. And if you're looking for any more information, you can actually go to Ralph A. World, his fan page, his Facebook page, as well as on Instagram. So Ralph A. World. And Protect Castle is also a page on Facebook that you can find to kind of just keep up to date on on what we're doing, see what we're about. And if you're personally interested in myself and wanting to see where I'm at, Kinson, Theodoris, just look that up online. My pages will pop up.
Make sure the graphics, his name is spelled right on the graphics too.
Yes. So Kinson.Theodoris, that's on Instagram, and RalphCelestin.com. That's Ralph's website. So if you go there, you'll be able to kind of get your entry into everything that he's working on that involves me and beyond myself as well.
Okay, well, I hope you had fun with me tonight.
I had a great time. Great time.
And please spread the word about Topic Time. I'd love to get more of you cast members on the show.
I will absolutely spread the word about Topic Time. I'll
Ralph
reshare, get everything going on.
Well, great job, Kinson.
Oh, thank you
And
very much,
you
Easton.
ready
To jam out?
Yeah.
Hey, let's book it, man.
Okay,
I
folks,
got
thanks
this,
for watching
man.
Topic Time. More great episodes to follow. See you next time. Take care.
All right.
Man, I use them both hands. I knew you would.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I was watching you, and I think that you got it down
two
to a
hands.
science.
Yeah, I'm
But
old
then-
hat with this.
The one hand got kind of a nice groove to it.
Okay, well, whatever floats your boat. While you're here, you're the guest. You're bringing up the rear, as they say.
Oh, yeah? Okay.